Okay, so I just started this, okay? So it's recording. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott, how long you lived here?
About 8 years.
And are you from Pennsylvania?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is this your dad?
No, he's a buddy of mine.
Hi. I was telling him I go around in mainly vacant buildings, but whenever I find something interesting, I stop by and videotape. It could be ducks trying to kill each other, this, whatever. And I'm not trying to get you to talk about something you don't want to. If you want to cut it off, that's fine. But I saw that flag and I thought, I got to stop here. Actually, I drove down about 2 miles, and I'm famous for getting home and thinking, you know, I should have went back there and talked to those people. So I turned around. So sorry to upset your wife. She thought I was just...
No, we got some other problems going on.
Oh, all right.
On up the road.
Okay.
My mother and my sister is being abused by my nephew, so...
Oh, okay.
Cops won't do nothing about it. Media won't do nothing about it.
Oh, they won't, huh? Yeah. All right.
I think it's about time we go back to the old time style and just start whooping some ass.
Yeah, there you go.
Old school.
You think so too?
That's how I believe it.
Good. How about you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah, Osif, I've got a speech.
That's all right. That's okay. And what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin. Is this your son?
Yep.
So, what is it? You say that time to go back to the old times. What do you mean by that?
Children not having all these video games as babysitters, parents being parents instead of going out getting drunk, getting high, leaving their kids God knows wherever with sex offenders and whatever, and then they wonder why their children turn out the way they do.
Well, okay.
In these gangs and out making or doing crimes, robbing banks, whatever. They need their asses whooped.
There's a cousin of mine right now, her son. He's been in prison in South Carolina. He's 32 years old right now. He's been in prison for almost 18 years of those 32 years. And I told him one day, I says, when I lived in South Carolina, I said, let me tell you something. You show up on this yard, I don't care if you just turn around in the driveway. I'm gonna whoop your ass. It's that simple. I'm gonna do it daggum old school. That's what I meant by old school. You go back to the old school ways of doing things. You know, you teach the kids the history. Not this common core crap.
Yeah.
What they got here now. Not what Obama's pushing down everybody's throats. That's one fella that's friggin' illegal as hell. And everybody knows it.
Okay.
And he is just, he's taking it. In fact, Joseph Stalin made the statement that America will never fall from an outside force. America will only fall from an inside force. Okay, what are we seeing right now? What are we seeing? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
One question. Because that's what I'm saying, old school. Go back to old school ways of doing things.
This country went to hell in a handbasket real quick. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for him. He's old enough now. I've lived my life. I'm doing it for my grandbabies. They need to know what free America is.
All right.
It's that simple.
I don't have any kids, but I'm doing it for his kids.
Okay, now, were you ever in the service?
No, sir, I wasn't.
What type career did you have? What did you do?
I was an auto mechanic.
Auto mechanic. How about you?
18 years Air Force.
Oh, wow. What'd you do there?
Classified.
Oh, okay. Sorry. How about you? You just a kid?
Just odd jobs.
Oh, all right. Good. And what would be the name of this place?
Larrabee Y.
Larrabee Y. Okay. It
You're
was
about 2 miles outside of Eldred. What, about 3 miles this side of Turtle Point? Two of the smallest towns
Well, you got about
in McKean County.
5 miles.
Okay. And that Confederate flag, what does it mean to you?
It's my heritage. I'm a northern boy, but I believe southern. It's the same thing as the American flag, man. it deserves the respect.
You feel that way?
And now they're talking
My
about
great-grandfather served in the 16th South Carolina Company H. I had another great-grandfather that served in the 65th North Carolina Cavalry Company J. I had another great-grandfather that served in the 65th, in the 27th North Carolina in infantry. He was killed in action. He was killed at the Second Battle of Manassas. My great-grandfather John was with the 1st South Carolina Hagas Regiment in Charleston, South Carolina, defending Charleston. He was actually wounded there. My other great-grandfather, who was in the 16th South Carolina, he was wounded twice. He was paroled twice.
Okay.
So this battle flag to me is my heritage.
So on
Anybody tries to take this flag down,
we got a problem.
it's going to be a bad day. I do promise you that, because I was trained how to use various techniques.
yeah. What do you think of the recent decision by Carolina to take that flag down permanently?
I think it's
Nikki Haley.
I think it's
think
bullshit. Obama's behind it.
She's actually cut her own throat, because every governor in the state of South Carolina, and you can look this up, in South Carolina, including it was a Governor Beasley. He touched that Confederate battle flag. His career was mud.
It did.
Nikki Haley, her career right now is mud.
Please.
Her career right now is mud. So anyone in South Carolina that touches that battle flag, who is an actual politician, their career is over.
They're taking away their heritage, man.
So they're taking away my heritage, taking away your heritage. I don't know if you have any Southern people.
No, I didn't.
Southern people or anything like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you notice, do you know what this top flag here is?
No.
That's the first South Carolina. I mean, that's the first
Hold it.
first national.
Fly that thing high.
That's the first national Confederate flag. The first national. It's got 7 stars on it
Oh, okay.
for each state. South Carolina was the very first state to actually secede. The actual Bonnie Blue, if you ever find that flag, fly it high, because it's a solid blue flag with a white star in the middle. That was for South Carolina. South Carolina state flag is also a national flag. People don't realize that, because once South Carolina seceded, they became an independent nation.
Yeah. Now, where I'm from, Kid Rock is from around there, and they're going after him now
Kid
because.
Rock's going to kick your ass too.
You think so?
I know he will.
Could you fly the flag without any racial issues?
I'm not racist, man.
I'm not racist. You see what's happening right
It has
now?
nothing to do with.
My daughter, my oldest daughter in there, she's mulatto. She is mixed. I defy anybody to call her the N-word. I defy anybody to beat her because she's black. They want to stomp. They want to hit her. They want to go after her because of her color. They got to go through us. They will get their heads stomped.
See, why do people think that it's automatically racism?
Because I'll tell you why. Because a lot of these groups out here, and I'm going to say the KKK has actually done this. They have used the Confederate battle flag as their flag. You've got other groups out here that have done the very same thing, that preaches hate. They don't preach heritage. They don't preach, let's all get along, like Martin Luther King says, I have a dream. His dream was for the white man and the black man to be sitting at the same table. I've got a lot of black friends. In fact, in my unit, most of my men were black.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you, the only
When-
group that I'm
when I
racist
first-
against are these ragheads, these camel jockeys that come into our country.
Yeah,
Arabs,
Arabs,
Muslims.
Muslims, killing our women,
raping.
raping the babies. That I got a problem with. Do it around here,
There's going to be a problem.
sucks to be whoever.
Now, is this, I'm assuming, an open carry state?
Well,
No, you need a permit.
I got a
Oh, you
permit
do?
to carry.
Oh, you do?
I can carry open, I can carry concealed.
Oh, I got you.
Whichever my
And what is that you have there?
22 Magnum.
Okay.
I got the 22 cylinder in the house for it. What I've got underneath my shoulder, under my vest, it's a 40 Smith.
I have a CCW also.
See, it's unfair then the way that it's categorized.
I mean,
You're right, it is.
the state is up
What?
around here is semi-open carry.
Now,
What
there's
that means is I can walk up the highway
Mm-hmm.
with a unloaded rifle on my back, as long as there's no ammo in the chamber.
Yeah.
That means I can't even have the clip in. That is the only open carry we got around.
Oh, okay.
You know,
now,
let me ask you something. How does it feel to be part of the socialist states of America now? We're not free anymore.
let me ask
That's
you-
why I'm doing this.
And how long have you been doing this?
About 5 years,
Have you? Now, do you get along with your neighbors?
every one of them.
He's ex-Navy, or
Air Force,
Air Force.
ex-Air
Get
Force.
along with him great. We do the ditches. Get along with him great. He worked at the bank downtown here. We do his ditches. Every one of my neighbors, they've all got guns. We've got each other covered. So answer me this. How well do I get along with my neighbors?
That's how I.
Great.
That's how I was taught, was get along with your neighbors. Last you want to fuck over
You-
your neighbors.
You
Now
take
do you-
a picture of the flag that he's now rolling up.
Yeah.
That flag I have up in honor of our truck drivers. They're getting a royal deal now.
What will make you say that?
A lot of these companies are cutting back on the drivers because they don't want to pay Obama's Obamacare crap.
Walmart, there was a sign that I seen posted from Walmart. No truckers are allowed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
posted on YouTube the other day.
Now, you know what that's telling all the truckers? They're telling the truckers, don't shop here anymore. We don't want your business. That's okay, fine. Go to Kmart. Go over there to Dunham Sports. Go over there to
Go to Big Lots.
Big Lots. Go over there to Dollar Tree.
What do you think of Trump's comments about the Mexicans?
I don't want the frig.
I don't want 'em here.
The Mexicans are taking. He's been trying to get his disability for 6 years.
Close the borders. Be done with it.
I have a solution, and I've put this on Facebook before.
Uh-huh.
Facebook actually blocked me for this comment that I'm fixing to tell you.
Okay.
I have a solution for the border problem.
What is that?
We have veterans coming back in. We got GIs coming back home.
Uh-huh.
Are needing jobs. I've got a job for them. Put them on the border with a rifle, all the ammo they can carry. One order. No one in. Period. I don't care how you do it. No one in. Period. I've had politicians agree with me. I said, well, you look at Mexico, all the friggin' federales down onto the southern border of Mexico. All those Guatemalans that are coming in,
Uh-huh.
what are they doing to them? They're shooting them down like dogs. Okay, return the friggin' favor.
Like he started to say, I've been fighting my disability for 6 years.
What's your disability? What is
I've
it?
got 7 discs total in between my neck and my back that are deteriorating. My weight limit's 10 pounds. I can't pick up my oldest granddaughter. I can't go out here and hand push mow the yard because it kills my back. These Mexicans, these Puerto Ricans, hell, even the Muslims, they come into my country, they get my benefits. I don't think so. I worked for mine.
How did you hurt your back?
Just too many years doing stuff that I probably shouldn't. I've done construction too. I'd take 2-3 bundles of shingles on my shoulders, walk up a ladder to a roof.
Wow.
That was my job. I couldn't sit behind some cozy desk like Obama does, pushing papers, writing executive orders. I had to work for a living.
And
My wife, she had to work for a living.
Now, I've been on disability since 07. I had to quit my job in 07 because I had back surgery in 06. Surgeon removed the disc L3 in my lower back. Removed that disc, didn't put nothing back in its place. I got bone to bone right now. When those bones shift, I literally cry.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm 62 years old.
Yeah.
I've seen combat.
How'd you guys meet?
About 3 years ago on the internet, we just started talking, had a lot in common. He ended up leaving North Carolina, went to Texas, got robbed. He told me he was on his way. I thought he was full of shit. Next day I get a phone call, hey, how do I get out of the city of Bradford? I went over and got him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Way to go. So you can be relied upon.
I am an American patriot. I am who I am. I tell it the way I see it. Don't like it, there's the road, get down it. It's that simple.
It's this right here. I trust him right with my life. It's just like when I was in service. My men, I trusted with my life. They trusted me right with their lives. I trust him with my life.
Are you guys best friends then?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Is that a pit bull mixer?
Yeah. Pit bull lab.
Pit bull black lab.
Oh, how's that? Pretty good protector?
I defy you to go mess with the grandchildren.
Yeah, no thanks, man. I wasn't going anyway.
Yeah. And I defy you to come in there when any of us are in there, or if I'm out here and something goes on. He knows if he hears that 9 crank up, then
We're well protected.
Good.
I can shoot, he can shoot, he can shoot. Hell, my wife can shoot. My 3-year-old granddaughter.
she can shoot.
Everybody says that I'm nuts for doing it, but I went and I got her a cricket. I was raised with a gun. She knows better than to touch them. All it takes is a little parenting skills.
A little bit of common sense.
You
That's
don't put a
something they
gun
don't
with a
have.
child and say, here, go play. They're not a play toy. I'm sick and tired of people accusing the weapon for killing Joe Schmo down the street. It wasn't his fault. It's not the gun's fault, it's the idiot behind it.
My dad, he was a career Air Force flightline sergeant and a he was a flight engineer on the B-29s during World War II. Now, he taught me the actual dangers of a gun. And the way he did it was a very unique way. He took a little old cantaloupe, took the shotgun we had, he put the cantaloupe up on a little pedestal, and he says, now this is what this gun can do. Imagine that is your head. He shot that cantaloupe, vaporized it.
Wow.
And I was going, whoa.
I appreciate you stopping.
Yeah, hey, I thank you, and I want to just one thing. You guys know I'm going to put this on YouTube. I told you at the beginning. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, Obama sucks.
Obama, he needs to be removed immediately.
All right, and who are you guys supporting?
Myself.
How about you?
I'm supporting him.
All right, you remember the name I told you? YouTube?
Yep.
All right.